If I had to give advice to somebody coming out of college who was really driven and excited to make something of themselves, I'm going to get away from the fitness world here for a second because I think this is universal. I think that you have to go after something that you want to investigate. So I don't care what it is. If you want to investigate being a teacher, be a teacher. If you want to investigate going to Wall Street, go to Wall Street. If you want to investigate owning a gym, then investigate it. I think too many people just assume that they have to fall into the day-to-day cog of the wheel that is the world, right? It's like, well, I got to go work for Fortune 500 and blah, 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 blah. And I know that the millennial generation is starting to shift that, no doubt about it. But I still think that there is an underlying thought process of like, that's the safe route. And I think what we maybe haven't investigated as a culture is that define safe. You know, I think that when you're thinking about what you can do out of college, you've got to think about what you're excited about. Now, I'm also realistic. Like, if you can never make any money doing any of these things, you got to be careful, right? Like, you have to go out and make money. But you want to do it in a way that allows you to continuously grow within that thing. I don't just mean a role, I mean within the thing that you're investigating. So we'll take the Wall Street example. Let's say that you are super intrigued to go to Wall Street. I'm going to say why. Like, why is it Wall Street? What I want to ultimately boil it down into is there are some people that love the math of trading and of investment banking. Like, they love the deal-making structure. They love understanding how the numbers are going to work. Cool, that could be great. But if somebody says, I want to go to Wall Street only for the money, I'm going to ask them, it's like, okay, well, but what do you want to investigate about it? Well, I want to make a lot of money. It's like, that's probably not going to be the least stressful thing that you could do with your life. Now, maybe you make a lot of money, maybe you do that for a little while and then you get out. I get it if that's your play, but I think that there's such a richer life when you are investigating and growing in things that you have some level of passion about that are growable. So if you have a very, very small ambition, you better investigate it to a really deep level because other people have already gone there and you need to go farther. I think if you're going to go with a safe pathway because you really love doing things outside of the office, then do it. But recognize why you're doing it and recognize what you get to investigate outside of the office that you wouldn't have gotten to investigate if you would have taken a more aggressive or more hard-working role. So know where you want to go, know why you want to go there, and be willing to investigate and grow within it because I think there's so much quality and excitement and fulfillment on the other side.